right, this is Thursday, August 28th, and can do some puzzles. Start with pips. Newfangled thing. Oh, that's a nice little L. 17. Goodness. So that could be 555, and then 12, 13, 14, 15, or 444, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so the 5's going down. All right. Ooh, we got a loop. That's a cool progression. Okay, so don't have a double 6, but we can make one. And we need 4 things that are identical. And the thing that we can do that with is the 4's or the 1's. So it could go 6-1 or 6-4. Oh, you're clever. But we only have double 1's in the center, so the double 1 has to go there. 6-1 up top. 6-4 this way. 1-4. And I'm going to guess that's 17. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right. It spells love. Look at that. It is a themed pips. Very cool. I love it. 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 Okay. 00. 6. Okay, so you could do 6. What do we got? We got 6 and 2, 6 and 6. If you do 6 and 6, then this would have to be 0, and then that would have to be a double, so you can't do that. So I think you got to do this 6, which means you've already used up 2. You got a bunch of zeros as an option. This has to be less than 2. So it could be this one. I think this is the only tile. It's got to be less than 2. So that is less than 2. Got to have equal, so it could be double 1's or double 6's up there. That's 17. You might need the double 6 to do the 12 and a 5. So 1. Okay, so 1 and 5, that has to be there. And then that could be double 6's. That would be 17. There's a 9 tile here. This is the only double tile we have left up there. That's got to be greater than 1. So a lot of those would work. A 0, so 5, 6, 7. Okay, so interesting. So I think I said this before, but you could move some things around here. So like you could swap these 2 tiles in this case. I think so. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 0, and greater than 1. That works in both directions. Interesting. A lot of options there. Love it. I love it. Okay. Was wondering how they were going to sort of make pips their own. Because the thing that Times does pretty well is find a way to make puzzles feel authored. So having this easy, medium, hard progression and having them be potentially spell something out or make shapes with the dominoes, that definitely leads to a more powerful puzzle, more possibilities. Similar with strands of like you can draw something. Oh, love it. Very cool. Nicely done. Okay, a mini. SpongeBob's boss. He's a crab, but oh geez, crab, but with a K. Barrel-shaped wine cask. IRS agents investigation audit. Something you haven't been able to do on U.S. flights since 2000. You could smoke in 2000? No, something heard through the grapevine. Rumor. Profoundly love. Adore. Vehicles in a peloton. Bikes. What a calf drinks from. A teat. Wow. That's incredible. It's crazy how fast that happens. He could smoke in 2000. That's incredible. Okay. A little bit larger. Color scale. It's a beautiful little grid. How is this a color scale? Related to vision. Ocular? Oculi. Wait, are you serious? OMG? Mini golf target. Target turret. This clue's number in Italian. I don't know. Drizzles with a sugary glaze. Ices? Four-term U.S. Prez. Big name in pools. Pools. Like the center space on a bingo card. Free. Cool. Frozen vegetable brand. The Green Giant. So that's our first color. Person with a magnetic presence, it's said. Turn on the heat. Gas. Garment that's essentially a short jumpsuit. Garment that's essentially a short jumpsuit. A onesie? Come back. Retort. Retort. Refutes. Denies. Greek iced coffee drink. Ooh. Frappe? Yeah, it feels okay. A jumper? Jumper. Yes. Like some commitments in mattresses. Firm. Scorpio. Okay, it's said, yeah. Stank to high heaven. Reeked. Nice thinking. Romper, not jumper. Good idea. Tell me the truth. Don't lie. Glowing core that remains as a star evolves. Soul only? Emma Stone movie that adapts the Scarlet Letter. Easy A. Lovely. Benchmark. Good thing to have. An asset. Mini golf target. Mini golf target. Oh, par. Okay. This clue's number. Optic. Tray. Common material. Concrete. Okay. Melees. Brawls. I like brawls. Loan. Frankfurter, named for its color. I like to eat mine with meat sauce. Something dog or red? Red dog? Red dog? I'm not sure about that. Ugh, don't remind me. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Tell me the truth. Admit it. First word of a certain Christmas poem. 'Twas. Okay. Red. Red hot? Red hot, yes. And white. Glowing core that remains a white dwarf. Where do we end up with all those colors there? Green Giant, White Dwarf, Red Hot, and are those are them? Opposites, okay. White Dwarf, Green Giant. So Dwarf and Giant, yes. You could sneak in Red Hot with meat sauce. Okay. Easy A. That is good. Congratulations to Brad. Scopia's getting good PR. Very cool. Very cool. All right. A little mini. Smallish. Those are always fun. Chew like a beaver. Gnaw. It's a mystery. Who knows? No. Plot Against America. Philip Roth. Book for a Geography Lover. Atlas. Oh, I'm not signed in. Chocolate and Caramel. Roll Low. Video game. Rookie. Noob. Roman god often depicted with a crown of grapevines. Lightly fry. Sear? Only number that equals the number of letters in its English name. 4. Deets. Info. Get off. Scot-free. Near miss. Ambiance. Mood. Vibe. Easternmost state in the Midwest. Frozen dessert chain whose name is in initialism. TCBY. Word after kosher or flaky. Salt. Great. It's a mystery. Who knows? Or pescatarian option. Fish. Tacos. At the perfect moment. On cue. Subjects. UFOs. Shape for sugar or ice. A cube. Whoop. A cube. Puss in Boots. It's a cat, like an aura. Breathless. Jean-Luc. Sphere. Orb. I see what you mean now. Aha. Rapper featured on Usher's Yeah. Lil Jon. Ohio. Place to park. A lot. Close call. Saute. Aura. Who's to say? Who's to say? Is what that feels like. Whoops. Come on. Saute. Who's to say? Is that all of it? Aww. Oh, wasn't even thinking. Bacchus. It's a mystery. Who can say? Okay. I don't know if we can call it a close call, but did our best. Fish tacos, who can say? Bacchus. On cue. Ohio. Yeah. Cut off for the Midwest. Interesting. Interesting facts today. You could smoke in 2000. That's crazy. Okay. Got a Thursday. See how we fare. Table of one's TV dinner. Ooh. Like your lap? Problems with a live stream. Lags. Period that begins with a day of pranks. Ooh. Hallows Eve or pranks? April Fool's Day for one. A purr or something? Mark one's words. It's used for wrapping up a film. You could wrap up a film like saran wrap or something. You could wrap a film like call cut on a film, like you're finished. We'll What's the big thing here? Recently dated. Okay. Feature of the clues. Yeah. We could do something quite clever. No guts. Okay. Battle carriers. And packed lunch. Okay. Messy abode. Like a pigsty. Rice dish seasoned with saffron. Paella. Stop for the night. Say. An inn. You. Okay. That is a stop, I guess. Social studies subject. Geog, I guess. Resident of a hidden mushroom village, a smurf. Go-getter. Type A. Hebrew name Yahweh. Ooh, weakness. Yeah, that didn't look great. Gained a wider following. Grew. Okay, so Yah with an H, maybe? Yah. Weakness. Anim. Okay, Geog. Enough. Recently dated. Recently dated. Good enough? Anemia. Okay. Go-getter. Tiger. No guts. Okay, so Yahweh? I'm not sure. Fair deal. Prez. Ooh. Fair deal. Not sure. And what would recently dated? Good enough? It could totally be like something crazy. Fill it in some weird way. Who knows? Probably SMS. Reality show whose contestants give pitches. Shark Tank. Red-clad brother. Mario and Luigi. Green-clad brother. Oh, that's cool. Are they perfectly? Yeah, dude. You gotta love it. That is something to aspire to. Of, I got an idea. They're perfectly split. I wonder if there's some more perfectly thing, or if that's just a flex. A major mess. Maybe a snafu. Maui tourist attraction. Hana Highway. Many a desert. Citizen of Abu Dhabi. An Arab. Rife with Frank out? Freak out? No guts. Freak out. Provide support for something crooked. Okay, so that's a bet. And freak out. Yahweh. Yeah. First black male tennis player to be ranked. I think that's Ash. Yahweh. Fair deal. Not sure. But freak out. Recently dated and freak out. Huh. Not getting it at the moment. Or someone might ask for a screwdriver. A bar. Early tech giant. AOL. Like Frodo at the end of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Chaps. Is that a garment as well, or like clothing, but also just Brits or lads? poem that's typically unrhymed. A haiku. Battle carriers. Mythological beast able to regenerate its heads. The Hydra. Commuter option. Bike, bus, tram. The Bat Cave. Okay, layer. Rail. Non-fruit ingredient in a green smoothie. Kale. Rail and kale. That's cool. 1 of 3 in the Domino's logo. Pip. Pip. We got a Pip shout out. Syllable akin to tisk. Tut tut. Autophiles collection. LPs. Uses. Kelp. That one's mine. Okay. Packed lunch. Wail, cry, sob, mess up. Glub or shade in a picturesque island scene. Aqua. Follower of Joel. Joel. Here's the scoop. Like ice cream or a story. Colossally bad consequence, as with finances. Wizard. Sage? Mage. Some underground networks. Sewers. But also subways. We'll say sewers. Kapow. Maybe bam. Fleur de lis. Follow with 2. C2. Come. Italian. How are you? Come stai? Come stai? It's partly an assessment of logical reasoning. For short. Ooh. Those aren't looking great. For 1. As per, or mark one's words. Yeah, Yahweh. As ever, or take it easy. Calm, cool. Take it easy. Go slow, or pre-wedding activity. Ghostly in appearance. Ashy, pale. They might have their noses turned up. Basis for how you're wired. DNA, maybe? Bit of camp entertainment. That one's mine. I call dibs. That's cool. Innocent sort. A waif. Mess up. Glub or kind of TV. With a P. Kind of TV. Paid or live or gay talise. Is that? Stable environment. Stable environment. Farm. Like 4 factorial, maybe, and 24 equal. Very cool. That's a good idea, actually. been struggling with equal, I think, previously to try to clue it with math. That's cool. Psyched. John Lennon had one that sold for more than $31,000 at a 2011 auction, fittingly to a dentist. Okay. Word with price or proxy. Ticked off. Ired, irked. There's options there. It's partly an assessment of. Okay. And yeah, I'm not sure about that. Conjunction used in logic. So, thus, I don't know. Period that begins with a day of pranks. April Fool's Day? Or AFD, maybe? Recently dated. Good enough. Freak out. It's used for wrapping up a film. Spool. Top up. Chaps, lads. Battle carriers. Battle carriers. Packed lunch. Felt fine. Whale. Ball. Glub. Glub. Ball. It's like that. Word with price. Yeah, maybe not. Father of Joel. Here's the scoop. Like the leads are colossally bad consequences. Ruin. Tains. They might have some noses. Maybe not felt fine. Feature of the clues. Yeah, still not sure what we're doing. Follow with 2. Come stai. I just don't know how to spell that. But it won't be sty like that. Come sty like that. It's partly an assessment of logical reasoning. An LSAT? The ladle? Esme? Or something miss? Wham? Word with price. War price? War proxy? As per, for 1. A pop? Still good enough? Do I ever? Good enough. Mark one's words. Proofread. Ugh. Love it. Ashy? Like Frodo. Bash party? As in... Carptains? They might have their noses. Maybe not felt fine. Psyched. Negged? John Lennon had one that sold at an auction. Not liking sewers. Suit? Bit of camp entertainment. A skit, okay. skid, that didn't look good. Snub. Flub. Battle carriers. Something fences. Take it easy. Hold. Top up. Fill. Take it easy. Lol. Lol? Battle carriers. Something link fences. Chain link fences. Nath. Chain link fences. Good enough. Freak out. Chain link fences felt fine. Feature of the clues. Are they backwards or something? No guts. Or like shuffled or something? They might have their noses turned up. Airplanes. Packed lunch. Fell, yeah. A C and Bach party? Block party? Bach party. I'm not sure about that. Innocent sort. Naive? Is that what? Fell. Kind of TV. Pay-per-view. Good enough. Freak out. Chain link fences. What are we doing? Tauk freak. Fell for. Feature of the clues. Some underground networks. Kind of TV. Psyched. John Lennon, yeah. Word with price or proxy. Maybe it's not ball. Is that how you spell ball? Whale. Flub. Talise. I call dibs. Okay. What? Word with white. Okay, so war price, war proxy. I'm not sure what else it'd be. An Esme Darcy, maybe? Feature of the clues. Something miss. Fist, so that would be Wham. Wham proxy price. Price. Or no. Conjunction. As to, thus, or, nor. Follow with to. Fell for. Packed lunch. Yeah. Kind of TV. Paid. Kind of TV. Psyched. John Lennon. Say guitar, but it's to a dentist. What would a dentist? Floss? Had a toothbrush? Had a brush? That didn't look great. Follower of Joel. Good enough. Freak out. Chain link fences. F. Good enough. Freak out. No. Those all songs or freak out hits? Number one hits? Fell. It's fell, stable environment. I don't see it. It's gonna be the, oh, it's that. They're all that, but kind of TV. Like a type of TV, like a LCD screen or a projector, but TV may not be a television. It might stand for something else. Psyched. Oof. Ticked off. Ired. Follow. Proceed or Cadre 2. The D is interesting. Some underground networks. It still could be sewers. Conjunction used in logic. Yeah, maybe that's a... Follower of Joel. Joel. To a dentist. What would a dentist, like a floss or a brush or something D here? Kind of TV. Portable? Plus TV? Edit. I don't know. I'm calling it. Yeah, it's a mess. Como stai or fell, fine, fell for, fell. Oops. Packed lunch, yeah. Kind of TV. Plug-in TV? No. Play TV? Like TV? Follower of Joel. Oof. Psyched. Negged? Was that? Fell flat. Fell flat. Psyched. Ached? Or, he had a tooth sold? Okay, wow. Adhere to. Okay. Nor? Some underground networks. Ticked off. Like done? Like a to-do list? No. A plasma TV. It is a kind of TV. And metros and ticked off. More? Or what is this? Spoonerism. That doesn't help me. That sounds familiar, but asped or follow over Joro Avon. Ticked off more. Psyched. Aped. Alped. Nope. Amped is psyched. Okay. And Joel. Joel Amos. Okay, and ticked off is sore. Yeah, okay. How do you spell Yahweh? With an H. An HST. What is HST? HST. Truman. Harry S. Truman. Yep. Spoonerism. Chain link fences, freak out, good enough, fell flat. I don't know spoonerisms. Float outside the grid, yeah, all sorts of things. That's why those entries don't seem to match. Yeah, the spoonerisms are the theme clues. Okay, what is a spoonerism? Reversal of the initial letters or syllables of two more words, such as I have a half-warmed fish in my mind for half-formed wish, and a blushing crow for a crushing blow. Okay. So packed lunch is lacked punch. Okay. Yeah. Very clever. I didn't know what a spoonerism is. Chain link fences are cattle barriers. Good enough. Decently rated. Freak out. Go nuts. Oh man. That's really cool. But that's so hidden. Yeah, I didn't know what a spoonerism was. Totally. But wow. Yeah, it's very cool. It's really, really cool. So they're kind of swapping the clue and the answer. Features of the clues. So the clues are a spoonerism, and a spoonerism is swapping it around. Yeah. I just didn't know what a spoonerism was. Well, okay. I learned something today. Good enough. Decently rated. Go nuts. Cattle barriers. That's primo. Nicely done. And lacked punch. Lacked punch is also really good. Very well done. Yeah. Okay, that's what a spoonerism is. The spool film also was great. Bar, also, yep. Ladle. Proofread. I think that's my favorite. Yeah. Mark one's words. Proofread. Excellent. All right. Nicely done. Nicely done. Gotta give it to it. But, well, when a spoonerism comes up again, I'll be prepared. Thanks for watching.